$500 is a good sum of money, Mr. Manning.
My wife's life is worth more.
Are you sure it'll do any good?
Well, we can't stay here in New York, and the doctors feel if I can get her to a drier climate, she'll recover completely.
I'm a businessman, Mr. Manning. Now, just what are you prepared to give in return for this money?
You mean collateral? I'm afraid I can't give anything, sir, except my word that you'll be paid back. I'm sorry I bothered you.
I didn't say I wouldn't give you the money.
Then you'll make the loan?
No, not as a loan.
Look, I don't want charity.
You'll get none from me. This has just arrived. My son Adam has been conscripted. I had hoped the war between the states would be over before we had to resort to conscription. He hasn't seen this, doesn't know anything about it. I have great plans for my son, Mr. Manning. Important plans. Even a year or two in the service could seriously delay them. If
You want me to take your son's place?
I do.
But my wife, I've been exempted from service because of her illness. All right, Mr. Stewart.
You will report in my son's place for induction at the Armory in 3 days. That shall give you ample time to settle your affairs.
Did you get it? Oh, I knew you would. Mr. Stewart is a generous man.
From out of the West, Dick Powell's Zane Grey Theater.
Well, there we are, honey. Fort Bonner. Tired, then?
A little. We've come so far.
We had to start over again someplace.
And the Stewarts are in Fort Bonner.
Kathy, we've been over that time and again.
Every Union veteran is entitled to a section of land. All you have to do is sign.
Another man's name.
Oh, I know how you feel, David.
Kathy, try to understand. The land would be in Adam Stewart's name. That's the name the baby would have to carry if we go on living this lie. I'm not going to do it. Good.
That fool, this was your fault.
Mine? You were coming down that street like a madman.
You don't know much about driving a wagon, Sergeant. What do you think, you own this town or something?
You better go about your business, mister. You've caused enough trouble here.
You don't give orders to nobody, Sergeant. Not anymore. If I wasn't in such a hurry, I'd prove it to you.
You're welcome to try, friend.
David, your arm.
Hold it, Blake.
Now, I've told you about making trouble in this town. You're not hurt, and neither's your wagon. So get going.
I remember you, Sockbuster.
Now, there's a real troublemaker. Good man to stay away from. Well, looks as though you got the worst of it. You won't get far with those broken spokes. If you have a spare wheel, I'll be very happy to give you a hand. I'm the sheriff of this county, Adam Stewart.
I haven't got a spare.
Oh. Well, if you need any help,
I'll ask for it. Sheriff Stewart. You been around here long?
A couple of years. Pretty ambitious fellow.
What about his father?
Old Roof? He's doing fine. Runs a big building business. Sometimes figure he pretty much runs Adam, too. You know him?
I did. Long time ago.
Yeah. Well, your wagon will be ready first thing in the morning.
Thanks.
David.
Please, Kathy.
Look, we don't have to have the government land. I might find work for a few months yet before the baby comes. We could save and buy our own place.
A whole section? You know, that's 640 acres. It'd take us the rest of our lives. I want what's rightfully mine, and I intend to get it.
But you don't need a gun.
With a gun, and even one hand to use it with makes every man equal in these parts. Stop worrying, Kathy.
Oh, I love you, David. And I want my baby to bear your name, but you've had trouble enough.
Well, I can take care of myself. Stewart will listen to reason. Now, we got to find you a room, and then I'll go look for him.
If you're looking for work, see my labor boss, George Blake. You'll find him down at the...
You should know me, Mr. Stewart.
Of course I do. You're Dave Manning. Well, come in, come in. Well, you seem to have come through it all right.
Okay. Better than some.
It's unfortunate. Oh, and your wife? How did she make out?
Yeah, she's with me.
Fine. What are you doing in Fort Bonner?
I'm looking for you.
Ben, fly down to the station. See if those way building and lumber shipping are in yet.
Yes, sir.
I thought our account was settled.
Not yet. Yeah, that'll get your son into Congress. They're electing war heroes these days.
To Adam Stewart for outstanding heroism.
It's got his name on it.
I still don't know why you came here.
The government's giving land to veterans. I can have a whole section just for the asking, but only as Adam Stewart. I don't want it that way. I want my own land and my own name. All I need from you is an affidavit that you have hired me to serve your son.
An affidavit? That's out of the question.
I came 2,000 miles to get the truth on paper.
Adam is sheriff here. He's running for Congress.
So I've heard.
Do you realize what an admission of hiring another man to serve in his place in the war will do to Adam's chances in the election? No. He's never known about this, and he won't find out now.
I want that affidavit.
I'm sorry. I can't give it to you.
But I'm not going to leave town till I get it. I got all my service papers with me. I'll use them if I have to.
You can't frighten me or force me. My son's whole future.
My wife's going to have a baby. I don't want my child brought up with another man's name.
I think you'd better leave.
I'm not going till I get what I came for, no matter what.
Get out. Out of this office. Out of this town.
I'll give you until tomorrow.
You know my opponent, Jim Harder. He's a good man and a worthy opponent. But I don't think I have to remind you what the name Stewart stands for. Thank you. Now that the war is over, I think it's time for us to think about our great future here in the West. I think most of you know what kind of a job I'll do, and I'm counting on all of you to give me a chance to do it.
Mr. Stewart,
You have a question, friend?
how do you stand on the veteran question?
If you knew me better, you wouldn't ask me that. I'm for seeing that every one of them gets a fresh start, not only with money and land, but with our undying gratitude for what they've done for every one of us. I didn't have that honor, sir, but I hope to make up a little for not having served by working that much harder for my community, my constituents, and my country when I'm elected to Congress.
David, please, not here in front of all these people.
I've said enough for now.
Excuse me. You're the man who asked those questions at the rally. I'm James Harder. I'm running for Congress against Adam Stewart.
I don't vote here, Mr. Harder.
Well, no matter. I like to meet newcomers regardless of votes.
Oh, won't you sit down?
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. When you asked those questions, you had a reason, I suppose.
I'm a veteran. I just want to know where Stewart stood.
But you're not voting here.
We intend to settle here soon.
Somehow I get the feeling you know something about young Stewart, which...
I never met Adam Stewart until today.
Well, he's a mighty popular man. Not easy to beat. I'm sorry to interrupt your meal. Oh, I have an office down the street if you'd ever want to find me. Pleasure, ma'am.
You didn't tell him.
I don't want to smear Adam Stewart. That's not why I'm here.
You mean the ex-sergeant? Yeah, I know him.
He has some papers I want. Service papers. You think you can get them?
It'd be a pleasure.
He's staying at the hotel. And if you can make him realize he's not welcome in this town, so much the better.
He'll be leaving tonight.
I don't want no gunplay, remember that.
Sure.
And keep your mouth shut.
Sergeant, I want to talk to you.
We got nothing to talk about.
I say we have.
Look, I don't want any trouble with you, Blake.
You got it anyway. You're not wanted in this town, mister.
If you can tell Rufus Stewart I'll stay here as long as I want, and I'll leave when I choose.
Maybe you don't hear so good, mister. I said you're leaving this town. Now, tonight. And before you go, I'll take those papers of yours. I'm gonna kill you, Sergeant.
Well, what happened to you?
You better ask your father to explain to both of us.
He's not in.
Well, then give him a message for me. Tell him it didn't work. Tell him I'm still in town, and I still have these. I think it's about time you saw this.
I know all about them. About that stupid attempt to get money from him with that phony story about serving for me in the war.
So that's what he told you.
Now, if I wasn't running for Congress, I'd lock you up and prefer charges. But I think the best thing to do is for you to get out of town just as soon as you get your wagon fixed.
Will you look at these?
Why should I?
Will you look at them? They're not forgeries.
I was never conscripted.
Are you sure of that? You ever wondered why that was? Able-bodied, unmarried, just the right age? 4 years ago, my wife had consumption. I needed money to get her west. I got it from your father, all $500 of it. But in return, I had to serve 3 years in the Army in your name.
There's only your word on that.
And that's not good enough for you. Maybe you better lock me up, because I'm going to go right on telling my story until I find somebody who believes it.
Manning. These are yours.
What did Manning want?
He showed me some papers.
They're forgeries. They have to be. You confiscated them, of course.
No, I didn't.
If he goes to harder, even with that phony story of his, it won't do you any good. I can handle this better than you.
I'm looking for Mr. Harder.
Oh, I'm his clerk. He won't be back until tonight. He's making a speech at Three Forks.
Where's that?
10, 12 miles north of here. Maybe you'll be able to catch him there.
Thanks.
Was he looking for Harder, Dan?
Yeah, that's right.
What'd you tell him?
Mr. Harder's out of town. He's gone to Three Forks. You look at this. The fellow's got a 2-hour ride ahead of him for nothing. Mr. Harder's gone to Centerville instead. Mister! Hey, mister!
Let him go, Dan. Let's let him go.
Manning, didn't you? Well, now you can, for good.
Yes. Nobody heard that shot. All right. All right, go ahead. Finish the job. All right.
You're under arrest.
For what?
Robbery and murder. You broke into my father's office tonight, took that. When his clerk walked in on you, you killed him.
That's not true. Not a word of it.
You'll have plenty of time to prove it, but it won't be easy. We found the money under the gear in your wagon.
Maybe you're not in on this, but,
For a while this afternoon, you had me fooled. No more.
Haven't we had enough of his lying? I told you Blake saw him when he climbed through that broken window.
If any of these things they say are true, why did I come back here tonight? I had a chance to get away. Why didn't I just keep on going?
Show him.
You come back here to get this. He was lying on the floor of the office when I walked in and found poor Ben dead.
Then this is your medal?
Yes. But I haven't been here all afternoon. You just saw me ride in.
You'll say you were over at Three Forks, but you left town just long enough for an alibi.
Not Three Forks, Mr. Stewart. Centerville. When I came in here to rent this horse, a stable boy told me that Jim Harder headed out that way. I spent an hour with him after his speech.
He's the one I'll have to believe now.
No, Adam.
So, I'm the impostor, not you. Hold it, Blake. So you saw him climb out of the office window. You'd even murder to avenge a beating.
You got me into this.
Get up, you fool!
Got you into what?
Get them both. I've got you. We can say it happened when he tried to escape.
No!
He's dead.
I'm sorry for you.
It's over now. You can go. What was it you wanted from my father?
Only the truth. An affidavit to the Adjutant General.
I'll see that you get it.
say goodbye and thank you for sending over the affidavit.
You owe me nothing. No matter what name you used, the courage was your own.
Thanks.
Well, Mr. Weather. All set to do business?
Speak your piece.
Well, how many head do you think you have this year?
I ain't counted reason.
Well, I make it about 62.
I expect you might be close.
Good. Well, my drive starts the end of the week. Little over 4,000 head. My trail riders won't mind taking your 62 along.
No.
I don't believe I heard you. Your hand don't bluff, Weathered. You can't get your cattle out of Texas. You'll come to me on your knees.
There's a few ranchers left in Texas who'd rather die on their feet than live on their knees.
Now, let's stop all this stupid talk. I'm going to give
We
you...
don't need you anymore, Mr. Grieve. Me and a dozen like me have hired our own trail boss. We're making our own drive. That ain't gonna stop me.
There isn't a trail boss in this country would dare go up against me.
He ain't from these parts. He's a major out of the Southern Cavalry. His name is Jeb Stone. He never heard of you, and he wouldn't care if he did.
A poor man's herd.
It's as good a name as any. Now get out of here, Mr. Grieve, and don't come back.
Not yet. I don't care whether you or your friends die on your knees or on your feet. But I'll see to it that your cattle die in Texas.
It's Murray Grieve. He must be fair hard up for cattle to come this far from my herd.
You gonna sell them?
I'll decide in my own good time.
Well, that's what I call a real fine father and son relationship.
That fine relationship has been a long time in the making, Vance. You can be mighty proud of it.
Gant Coburn. The great Gant Coburn. Used to be the biggest spread in the north of Texas. And look at it now.
Someday you'll know, boy. Being rich or being poor doesn't count. It's a man's word that matters. And it's dirt on a man's name that blots it out to nothing.
Fort Worth business is over and done with.
You said the same thing last spring in Dallas. Same the year before in Abilene, before that in Austin. Well, it's time you knew. There's no money left to buy you out of trouble again. So when you sneer at the shape of this spread, remember why. I've managed to keep the name of Coburn clear and clean. Don't forget this. Don't you ever forget it. Fort Worth was the last time. You understand?
Yeah, sure. Sure, I understand.
Open the door. no use coming any further, Grieve. I'm not selling out at your starvation prices.
Well, now, who said anything about starvation prices?
I know you.
Look, why don't you let the man make his offer?
Seems to me I know a mite about you, too, Mr. Coburn. And that desperation money you had to raise down in Fort Worth.
That's my business and my son's. Now state yours.
I'm ready to pay you $50 a head for your best 200 steers. $10,000.
Hey, 10,000.
I suspect there's something more in this than just falling in love with my herd.
Well, there just might be a little extra consideration.
You name it.
Well, maybe you haven't heard about it. But down in my section of the county, they're starting a poor man's herd. A man named Jeb Stone is the trail boss.
I see. So they're not selling to you this year?
Well, the point is, since you'll be thrown in with me, it's to your advantage as well as mine to see that this Jeb Stone doesn't get started on his drive. Now, if your son here was to join up with Stone, you see, he's having a hard time getting trail riders.
Make it clear.
Well, your boy, being unknown in my section of the county, he could join up with Stone and no questions asked. Now, the boy's got a hot temper and a fast gun. If anything was to happen to Jeb Stone before the drive got started, it'd just collapse.
That's all?
With or without your herd, it's worth $10,000 to me to stop that drive.
You come to me, Gant Coburn, and try to buy my son. Get off my land, Grieve.
$10,000.
You were listening. Listening hard.
Of course I was listening. We're on the verge of bankruptcy.
Because of you.
That's right. Now I can get us out.
When you killed in Fort Worth, that was in anger. In some sort of crazy rage. Now you listen when a man tries to buy your gun.
Look, all you do is throw it up to me about the thousands of dollars that I cost you. All right, now I can pay you that money back.
Get out of my sight.
Anybody joins up with Jeb Stone has got plenty of trouble from Murray Grieve.
You guess that's the reason we got only 8 riders so far, Major?
Reckon that's right. I planned to 12, including the cook.
Still aiming to move out at dawn?
Well, the 2 days are lost already, Sarge. We gotta beat the rains.
I'm looking for Jeb Stone.
You just found him, son.
Still need riders?
You familiar with trail riding?
I can handle a horse or a steer as good as any.
That gun, too?
Yeah, that may be.
Well, you know my name.
You want to call me, just yell Dusty.
All right, Dusty. Turn about. We'll meet you back at the basin.
Sure. It's good when cold nights like this.
Name of Cobb here.
Jeb Stone.
You still short of trail riders?
That's a mighty fine horse you got there, mister.
He knows his business.
Ever ride swing?
I've ridden point, drag, swing as much as most.
You're hired. Tie your horse up over there.
Sarge. Serve the new hand some chow.
I can use it, Cookie.
Mister, I don't mind hashing, but I won't be called Cookie.
Sarge here is first my scout and drag rider, then cook.
Man cooks, I call him Cookie.
You and me crossed trails before?
Yeah, I crossed a few trails. I don't remember you. I thought I'd find you here.
So now you found me.
I want you to come back home.
I got no home.
As long as I live, you've got a home.
I guess I got sore the other day when you hit me. I heard there was a job open here, so I came and got it.
Nothing to do with Murray Grieve.
You ought to know me better than that.
Yeah, I do. You're lying to me. It's a long time since I believed that innocent look.
You ever figure you're not believing me as part of the whole thing?
I don't even try to figure you anymore.
Then why don't you just leave me alone?
I can't leave you alone. Not till this drive gets started.
Well, it won't get started.
I don't do it, boy.
You know, they got a poker game here just about every night. It's a pretty easy place for a man to lose his temper.
This is your last chance. Your absolute last chance.
I had my last chance. Remember?
What's your mind on, Major?
I'd have thought Grieve had made his move by now. It don't feel good. We better put 3 men out with the herd tonight. 1 man on the remuda. Tell them to keep their eyes open. 2-hour shifts.
Shifting back and forth to a poker game?
Well, I just might take a hand myself.
Free time, men! Any of you cowards dare sit in on a little poker session?
Dogged if you ain't bluffing.
That Black Hill Sioux, he's too yeller to bluff.
Don't sit in the game, Vance. Vance. Vance, I'm begging you.
A little late for that now, isn't it? You've been telling me and driving me all my life.
All right, boy. Any troubles you've got, you can lay on my shoulders. But come back home.
What for?
I'll change everything. I'll make you a partner. You can run the ranch.
I don't sit in on that game. There won't be any ranch to run.
Vance.
There we are. A fine hand, gentlemen. A fine hand. Thank you, one and all.
Major Stone, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Next time you deal yourself a winning hand, would you mind dealing it a little bit slower?
You just give me the count, Dusty. I'll be right in rhythm.
You seem to be plumb out of money, Dusty. Now, why don't I sit in while you just drift over and get some sleep?
I still got my saddle and my horse.
Well, maybe you ain't old enough to know, but ain't nobody gonna blame you for stopping in the middle of something just because you thought twice.
Why make it a matter of pride to finish when I start?
Yeah, other people do too, boy. Don't forget that.
How about you, Major Stone? You always finish what you start? Trail drives, for instance.
I generally manage.
I'll open. 4 bits.
This cowpoker's sure a yellow coward.
I'll play.
I'm out.
It's just you and me, boy.
I'll take 2.
I'll play these.
$1.
How much you got left?
I said my saddle.
It's worth 25. I'll raise you 25.
You're bluffing. I call you.
I never bluff. About anything. Well, that just about sees you through for tonight, Dusty.
Now, I'm not through with anything. I still got my horse, and it's my deal. How about you, Major Stone of the Confederate Army? You ever bluff about anything?
Well, when you're an officer in a cavalry outfit, you sometimes have to bluff. Just stay alive.
Was that how you managed to stay alive? Or that is if you ever were a major in anybody's army.
You've got some reason to try and make me draw on you?
But now, I'll tell you, Major. I really don't care what you do.
I think it's time, young Dusty.
Hold it! You dote that last cat off the bottom.
Don't forget, I was there, too. The boy wasn't cheating.
But he dropped his hand to his gun.
He didn't draw. You find out anything about him?
Nothing. Except there's something between them. I swear, Major, I know Cobb. But I knew him some other place. Some other time.
You don't need the gun on him. You killed a man, Cobb, and it was murder.
He was cheating.
Who was that boy? And who are you? I'm just trying to find a reason to make it easy on you. Can't you understand that?
He was cheating, so I shot him.
Take him away.
All right.
Nearest law is Dallas. 100 miles in the wrong direction. Take at least a week to get there and back. Then we'd hit rain before we got to the White River. Goodbye, herd.
How about just taking him along with us? We're bound to hit someplace with law sooner or later.
Detail 2 men to watch him when we're short-handed already? No, Sarge. I gotta figure this one out. Get yourself some rest. I'll take over.
Thanks, Mr. Stone.
Mr. Cobb, you're not what you're pretending to be.
Is any man?
You're more than a wandering cowpoke, hiring out to the first outfit you come across. Now, what was between you and that boy? There's no law within 100 miles of here, and I haven't got 10 days to take you there and come back. There's only one thing I can do. I'll have to set up a trial right here tonight. The riders will be the jury. If you're convicted, you're gonna hang.
I didn't ask for a trial.
You're gonna get one.
I mean, I release you from running a trial. You think I'm guilty and want to hang me in the morning? Just let's take it the trial's already been held.
I can't do that.
You worried about your skin, Mr. Stone? You afraid what they might do to you if you hang me illegal?
That's not the point.
The point is you're as much a coward as any man in a lynch mob. The point is you act like a man, but you think like a coyote. No!
You wanted me to do that.
Thank you for coming to see me, Mr. Stone.
Tie his hands.
No, Mr. Stone. I ain't gonna be any part of this.
All right, get out of here. Get back to the herd. Please, give me a way not to have to do this.
Why don't you get it done?
Sarge, see what that rider wants.
Oh, come on.
It's a lonely thing to die like this, when a word might save you.
Dying's always lonely, Mr. Stone. Most times so is living. Living's a lonesome thing, and that's a fact.
A new hand wants to sign on it.
It's Harney.
Who's Harney?
Murray Greaves' gun.
You sure?
I heard the name before.
Well, now, what's one man going to do to the herd?
They don't want the herd. They want to kill you.
That's crazy.
Listen, Stone. That was my own son I shot last night.
Your own son?
Because he was here to kill you.
Why would he want to kill me?
He was working for Murray Grieve. I gave him every chance right up to the last second. I couldn't let a Coburn become a hired killer.
Coburn? You can't Coburn?
This is what you wanted? Well, I don't know whether I ever could have carried out that sentence.
Don't let anyone know the Coburns died like this. My son, a hired killer.
In each man's heart, there's his own living and his own dying. In this man at our feet, not known to us by his real name, in this man's heart, there was a corner of pride, and will, and strength that was his own destruction, his own executioner. And yet, for his courage and for the pride which brought him down, for these, we must wish him Godspeed on his journey.
Not so close, you scare the horse.
Okay, Pop. I'll go somewhere else.
My horse ready to go yet?
Not the way it's been going. Nearly blowed out from being ridden too hard.
I was in a hurry.
You must have been. I picked this .45 slug out of here. 6 inches lower, it would have killed a good horse, if that's what somebody was shooting at.
Looks like you've been working your eyes overtime. Now it's your tongue.
You're mighty jumpy, mister. Looks like you've had one drink too many or one too few.
You gonna close your mouth or do I do it for you?
If you'd like to try, you know where it is.
Throw it, Skitty, throw it. Don't throw it near that horse.
Are you all right, son?
Yeah, Pop.
Thank you, mister. You saved his life.
I figure a boy has a right to grow up.
From out of the West, Dick Powell's Zane Grey Theater.
Anybody know who he was?
Saddle tramp, most likely just passing through.
He didn't quite make it, did he?
No.
You curled him up good, mister. What's your name?
Bancroft. Roy Bancroft. He, burnt my sleeve a little.
He saved Kim's life, Martin.
Well, what's this one?
Fancy funeral or a plain pine box?
Most likely Boot Hill and a pine box, Ned.
All I get these days are deadbeats. Don't he have any money?
Archie, Jim, take him over to Ned's. Gus, you go through his saddlebags. See what you can find.
You're starting me off pretty fast, aren't you? It's an hour yet before I'm swore in, and I'm doing your work already.
You gonna be the new sheriff?
He sure is.
Martin's putting himself out to pasture.
Well, you look pretty easygoing to be a law dog.
Don't you worry about that. Pa's got plenty of gravel on his gizzard.
Go over his gear, Jonas. We have to send it to his nearest kin.
I'll take care of it.
There may be a name on something. I'll see what Ned turns up.
Fine boy you have here, Sutton.
He wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. If you're going to be around later, I'd like to buy you a drink.
I'll be around a while.
Pa, when are you gonna finish my cannon? Tomorrow's the 4th, don't forget.
I got other things on my mind, Kim. It'll have to wait. But you be careful. That's loaded.
With real buckshot?
I put a 12-gauge shell in there just for size. But you're going to fire blanks.
Boy. Slip one in here, screw on the cap, hit it with a hammer, and whammo!
Find anything, Jonas?
Not a thing, did you?
No, nothing to identify him. And he died just about plumb broke.
Yeah, I knew that fellow was itching for a fight. He was a mean drinker.
In town long?
Rode in this morning.
Did he say where from?
No, but he did say he spent the night at the old Benson house on the road from Goryville.
No more now. I'll wait for Sutton. I understand he's going to be your new sheriff.
Well, he's going to take a stab at it. Some folks don't think he's going to make it.
No? Why not?
Well, when you're a lawman, you got to be tough. I don't think I ever saw Jonas Sutton riled up yet.
Frank, that bottle's on me. Anything this man wants, he gets. Will you join me?
Thanks. My innards need settling. It's the first man I ever killed.
To save a boy's life.
Well, he's a fine youngster. Your only one?
Everything I got in the world. My wife died when he was born. But if she had to lose her life for something,
Jonas, am I going to get stuck with the cost of burying that man?
Oh, we'll sell his saddle and his horse, Ned. You'll get your money here.
You find anything on him? Papers, money belt, or anything?
Well, there wasn't nothing on him but 3 bullet wounds. 2 old ones and the one that took him off.
Nothing in his saddlebag either.
Well, Jonas, it's near noon. 10 minutes, you'll be in office.
Well, having a sheriff or a friend might be like having money in the bank.
Well, you can draw on it any time you like.
Whiskey.
Well, howdy, mister. You sure move around. When did you leave Bozeman?
You got the wrong man, friend. I never been in Bozeman.
We played poker together, remember? Brass rail. I never forget a face.
Well, forget mine. You never saw me before.
You calling me a liar?
If I have to.
All right, back off, will you, brother? There's been enough trouble around here today.
No man calls me a liar.
Look, I don't want you to get hurt. Get on your horse and ride out of town.
I come in by stage and I'm staying.
I don't want you to get shot. I'll take your gun.
That's the only way you'll get it.
Well, don't stand there. Drag him out and put him on the stage.
Well, he's not as easygoing as he looks.
And I will honor the badge of my office, so help me God.
Jonas, you're going to make a fine sheriff.
Thank you, Martin.
Congratulations, Sheriff.
Oh, you.
Good luck, Jonas. I know you'll keep law and order. Of course, a few good shootings now and then won't hurt my business any.
I'll do the best I can, Ned. Now, boy, you run along, because I have to learn about my new job.
Okay, Pop.
Right. Nice work so far. Sure beats hammering horseshoes.
Yeah.
Martin, I want to thank you.
The citizens elected you, Jonas.
Not without quite a bit of arm twisting by you. A lot of them think I'm just good old Jonas Sutton.
Well, I'll enjoy that rocking chair of mine. I'm not worried about you doing a good job.
Thanks.
And we start right here. You go through these old posters. See if he's there.
Oh.
No, there's a man Bancroft killed today. We don't have his name, but you might find a picture. I'll go through this news stack. I kind of like knowing who he was.
You think maybe he's wanted for something somewhere, huh?
Yeah, dear Marks.
Wanted for murder. Wanted for murder. Wanted for murder. Hey, a lawman sure is outnumbered, isn't it? You know, to look at some of these, you wouldn't think that they'd
Jonas.
be... Yeah?
Look at this. $500 reward. Coley Backus, dead or alive. Wanted for the robbery of the Bozeman Express Company and the murder of 3 men. Notify Sheriff Grady, Bozeman, Montana.
Think he looks a lot like Bancroft, don't you?
You think so too, Jonas?
This man has a beard and a mustache.
Bancroft is old enough to shave.
You've seen Bancroft. He dresses like a drummer.
He doesn't shoot like one.
The man they want is named Coley Backus, not Bancroft.
You can call a tiger a tabby cat, but it's still a tiger.
Says here he has a long, vivid scar on his right forearm. I didn't see that on Bancroft.
Did you ask him to roll up his sleeve?
Well, maybe I should have let that man from Bozeman talk a little more this morning. Sure picked a fine day to start wearing a star.
Live up to it or turn it back, Jonas. A lawman has to walk tall.
He saved Kim's life. Sure picked a fine way to thank him.
I'll go with you.
No, you deserve that rocking chair.
It can wait.
If Bancroft's the man, I'll bring him in without me help.
That poster said he killed 3 men. He would never come in alive.
Then I'll have to bring him in dead.
You know what you're up against. You saw him handle a gun.
I got a gun.
Jonas, you're not a gunslinger.
Then I'll take me a lesson from an expert. Martin, if I'm late getting back, take care of Kim.
I will, Jonas.
Did you see what direction he took when he left here?
Well, it looked to me like you rode out to Coreyville.
I wonder why.
You know, Jonas, he asked me a lot of questions about that man he killed.
What kind of questions?
Well, where the man had spent the night, how long he'd been in town, did he talk big, did he flash any big money?
Thanks, Frank. Thanks for your help.
Charlie.
Jonas Sutton ain't no match for a gunslinger like Bancroft.
You voted for him. Glad I didn't.
Well, I figured there won't be no need for gunplay.
What do you mean by that?
Bancroft saved his boy's life. Jonas figures he owes him a big debt. I don't think Jonas is going to catch up to Bancroft or whatever his name is.
Going somewhere, Pop?
Yes, Jim.
Where?
Oh, I have a job to do.
Can you finish mechanic tonight? It's almost done except for the wheels.
I can't make any promises.
Well, Sheriff, what are you doing clear out here?
I might ask you the same question.
I was just riding by, stopped in for a drink of water, found nobody here. What about you?
Well, I've been wondering about that man I beat up, whether he was really mistaken about seeing you and Bozeman.
Well, I could take his word or mine.
I'd like to take yours. Tell me again you were never there.
I never wore a mustache in my life.
Roll up your right sleeve.
Why?
Because a man can't shave off a long, livid scar.
That picture was taken to please a girl. Looks like she turned unfriendly, don't it?
Looks like it.
You gonna take me in?
I have no other choice. You're accused of killing 3 men.
Some men asked to be killed. Same as the man you saw me shoot down. You know why I killed him?
I know.
And I'm worth $500, dead or alive. Money's pretty important to you, isn't it?
Money has nothing to do with this.
Well, whether you collect it or not, they're gonna hang me just as high. So you can bring me flowers. Same flowers you didn't have to lay on your own son's grave.
I have a badge to live up to.
Well, now you tell your son how important that badge is. And how you paid me back. And maybe he'll understand.
You play every string on the fiddle, don't you, without missing a note?
You could let me get away, no one would ever know.
I'd know. As long as I lived, I'd know. And I'd hate my guts. Now, let's go.
Well, I tried.
And you came close.
Find what I was looking for here. So you must have it. Where is it?
Where is what?
Grady Taggart had $5,000 in gold, and I want it.
That's who it was, Grady Taggart. An old friend, most likely. One you were waiting for with a pistol.
You're smarter than I thought.
And my kid almost got in your way today, didn't he? Almost spoils your aim. Taggart might have hit what he was really aiming at.
That's right. Now I want that money. Where is it? I killed 3 men in Bozeman getting it, and I'll kill you if I have to.
You killed 4 men.
Grady Taggart doesn't count. He wasn't even a man. He wouldn't even split. He was going to run off with all of it. But you're not going to.
You wouldn't kill me on the chance that I might know where it is.
Well, if I don't find it, I'll be back.
Don't press your luck. Because I know now I don't owe you a thing.
Well, let's close the books.
You in there?
Martin?
Then I got worried. Lucky I did.
He was too fast for me.
Of course he was.
The man who was killed this morning was his partner in the Bozeman bank robbery. He made off with all the money, and Bancroft is still looking for him.
He's splitting it with you when he finds it, huh?
I don't expect anybody to believe this, even you, Martin. But I had him cold. Right in the palm of my hand. He caught me napping, and he even took my gun.
I have no authority to take it back.
A wanted killer loose in the area, and our sheriff lets him get away. We'll hold another election. Get ourselves a man we can trust.
Never mind that now. We're after Bancroft.
Which direction you heading?
Toward Coreyville. Where else?
I told you, he wants that money. He'll go back to town. That's where we ought to be looking.
Why, sure. What are you trying to do? Make sure he has time enough to get away?
Hold it, Sam. Come on, let's go. We're going after Bancroft. You coming?
Martin, Bancroft thinks I have Taggart's gold hidden somewhere. He'll be back in town to look for it. Right or wrong, that's where I'll be.
Let's go.
Somebody's been here. Tore the place inside out.
Well, where were you when it happened?
In town. I just got home. Pa? Where's your badge? Did you lose it?
Yes, son, I lost it.
And your gun's gone, too.
Come on, Ken, we're going into town.
Guess you won't get to finish my cannon.
Here, Ken, go buy yourself some firecrackers.
Yes, sir. But they sure won't make as much noise as my...
Go ahead. And stay in sight with the other kids. Ned, has Bancroft been here?
No. Why'd he come here?
Well, this man's got something Bancroft wanted.
Like $5,000 in gold, maybe?
How'd you know that?
There's $5,000 in gold coin jammed in here. After I sold his horse to Ben Harper, I found it.
Well, Bancroft's looking for it, and he ain't gonna stop looking until he finds it. You better let me take it, and I'll give it to Martin when he returns.
But you're the sheriff.
Not any longer. I had Bancroft, and he got away.
I'm sorry, Jonas.
Tie you up so good as I thought.
So you decided to tear this place apart, too, huh?
What do you got there?
You've seen a rifle scabbard before. Needs a new rivet.
That can wait. Pick it up, son. Come on, pick it up. Pick it all up, son. Poor but honest sheriff, saving up for a rainy day, were you? Taggart died rich, Sutton, but you won't. Nobody'll ever hear one more.
Not too bad. He was in a hurry.
You fired it!
It was meant to be a toy, but it just didn't work that way.